For 5 years, I was convinced my neighbor, Mr. Whitman, hated me. He never waved back, never smiled, never spoke except to grumble about my trash cans being half an inch too close to his driveway. He would glare through his blinds like I was personally ruining his retirement. I joked to my friends that he was allergic to joy. So when his house went dark for a week, I didn't think much of it until an ambulance showed up. He passed away quietly in his sleep. I felt a strange heaviness, guilt maybe, but we'd barely interacted. I assumed that was the end of our story. Until 2 weeks later, a lawyer knocked on my door. "Are you Lena Miller?" "Yes, you've been named in Mr. Whitman's will." I laughed out loud. "That has to be a mistake, he didn't even like me." The lawyer didn't laugh. He slid an envelope into my hand. Inside was a handwritten letter, sealed carefully. My name was on the front. With trembling fingers, I opened it. "Lena, if you're reading this, then I'm gone. There are things I should have said, but saying them was never easy for me." My chest tightened. "You remind me of my daughter, Emily." I hadn't known he even had children. "She lived next door to me for 10 years. She had your same laugh, the same habit of planting flowers out of season, the same stubborn way of carrying groceries all at once instead of taking 2 trips. I felt my throat close. "She died in a car accident 11 years ago. I was never the same afterward." The grumpiness, the distance, the silence, it suddenly made sense. "When you moved in, I saw pieces of her in you. It hurt. I didn't know how to be around you without feeling like someone had ripped me open again." My eyes blurred. "So I kept my distance. It wasn't hate, it was grief." I pressed a hand to my mouth. "But watching you, your kindness, your resilience, the way you said hello even when I didn't answer, it reminded me that good people still exist. Emily would have liked you." Tears spilled freely now. "That's why I've left you the house, my savings, and her garden journals. I hope they bring you the peace I never found." Signed, Harold Whitman. I stood on my porch for several minutes, clutching the letter against my chest. He hadn't hated me, he'd been hurting. 2 days later, I walked into his empty home for the first time. There were pictures of a girl with my smile, my eyes, my posture, Emily. I walked to the backyard, her garden overgrown but still vibrant. Wildflowers tangled with roses, ivy crawling across the fence like reaching hands. I knelt and opened the first journal. Inside, written in soft pencil, was a note. "This garden is for healing," I whispered. "I'll take care of it." And for the first time, the house didn't feel sad. It felt like a bridge between grief and grace, between strangers and family, between endings and new beginnings. He didn't leave me everything because he hated me. He left me everything because he finally saw something worth passing on.